Now to this, June is Alzheimer's Awareness Month, and one local organization is racing to find a cure. Amy Paffrath joins us now with What's Good. Hey there, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Alzheimer's is a disease that destroys memory and mental functions, and watching a loved one's cognitive decline can feel like a race against time. Though he knows his nonprofit's work won't save his wife, Mimi, it's because of her that Phil Frengs is racing to end Alzheimer's.
Our loved ones are often the driving force in our lives. That's certainly the case for race car sponsor Phil Frengs. He's getting this Porsche ready for racing, and though a professional driver will eventually be behind the wheel, it's Phil's wife, Mimi, who's the driving force.
A racing car is not the driver, it's the engineer, it's the guys that change the tires, it's the fuelers, it's the people that help prepare the car for the race. So it's very much a team sport. And you know what I've learned is to take care of somebody that's going through this. It's a team sport.
Today, his pit crew includes longtime pal Josh Freeman, but they're not refueling. They're affixing the names of Alzheimer's patients to this race car, including Josh's father and Phil's wife, Mimi, who was working as a teacher's aide in the Palos Verdes School District when around 2012 they realized something wasn't right.
They put her on administrative leave and asked us to go see the doctor because they noticed that when the school year started that she wasn't quite herself.
The diagnosis was devastating, but Phil steeled himself for what it meant for his bride of 46 years.
We took vows at the beginning of our marriage, and sickness and health was part of it. And so, I'm doing my part as I said I would. And it's in some ways it's a shame it's not me with the disease, because she'd be a better caregiver than I am.
He says he's lucky to have in-home aides that keep his wife comfortable. As for him, he stays focused on golf, friends, and racing. His company Logistics, a 32-year-old LA-based business that supports law firms with legal documents, has sponsored racing for some time. Phil founded Racing to End Alzheimer's in 2017 when he realized he could use the driving billboard to spread awareness and raise funds for the disease.
Maybe you feel a little hopeless because you know that there's not likely any sort of solution for your loved one. But what this does is it gives me something to be focused on.
It also gives him a sense of connection. He meets people at races all over the U.S. with similar stories.
I get to give him a hug and just hold on to him for a little bit and tell him that it's okay because, I'm going through it too.
After a fundraising event at the Porsche Driving Experience here in Carson, Phil will be in the driver's seat as he personally delivers the vehicle to the next race in New York. He's looking forward to listening to some rock and roll and hitting the open road, but he could only have that sense of freedom knowing Mimi is well cared for at home.
These people, they're still the same people. They're just losing capacity. So, it's our job just to love them right to the end.
No matter where we go, those we love most go with us.
Phil is looking to cover the car with 222 names in honor of the car's number 22. They're currently just over halfway there. A $250 donation gets you a Take the Ride sponsorship where your loved one's name will be featured on the car. All donations are 100% matched by Logistics. Phil says the nonprofit has raised over $600,000 to date.
That's so lovely, and I love, too, what you said, that those we love come along with us no matter where we go. I love what you said at the end of the story. So, Amy, how does this money help those with Alzheimer's?
Well, they're always with us in the passenger seat, right? And
Yes.
Racing to End Alzheimer's is focused on funding care and finding a cure. They support both UCLA's Cognitive Health Clinic, whose caregiving program has helped thousands of people give the best care to their loved ones, including the Frang family, and the National Alzheimer's Care Center, which is conducting cutting-edge research into solving the mystery of this devastating disease. You can make a donation and get your loved one featured on the Wall of Champions at www.r2ndalz.org.
Yeah, thank you so much, Amy, for bringing us this story. It's such a tough illness. My grandmother passed away from it. My grandfather's still with us, but he's been suffering from it, so it's horrible.
Both of my grandmothers suffered from Alzheimer's, but I love this story and I love this cause. Thank you so much.
Amy Paffrath, thank you as always.